Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team possible for less than 500,000 MT in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Sorry, 16,000 subscriber mark. But yeah, I upload daily, tons of daily MyTEAM content. Pretty much minimum 5-6 videos a day every day, so often more than that. So really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Trying to hit 16K by the end of December, looking very possible. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. I have 3 of the 10 players on this squad making up almost 400,000 MT of the team, or at least over 300K, and one of them is the starting point guard, which is Cade Cunningham, who I think you could make the argument is as good as the second best point guard in the game still right now. Great speed, great shooter, has gold limitless range, good slasher, versatile defender, not the greatest defensive badges, but very, very solid playmaker, even without speed booster. He moves quite well. His animations are really good, and we'll get to those in just a second, but he's also a great shooter with a really nice release, a good finisher. Tray escape is elite. His movement is super duper solid. Pro behind the back is great, and his release is improved this year as well. Cade Cunningham still elite at the point guard position. 84,000 MT for him, and he is a top 3 point guard in my team. That is a steal of a deal. Another guy for 84K MT who is also a steal of a deal is Nick Young. And these two give you quite the offensive duo in your starting lineup. Defensively, it's not insane. Both of them have bronze clamps. Neither of them elite defenders, but both okay. Hoff Agent 3 and limitless range on Nick Young. No, the Jamal Murray escape with some movement, and just some stuff on him that makes him absolutely crazy. Movement-wise, he's really good, and he's also got gold speed booster. He's got blow-by handles for days, bailout, unpluckable, silver break starter, all that type of stuff. Good speed, great shooting, great slashing. He's an elite slasher. His release is the Ben Shepherd base Carmelo upper, which is one of the fastest in the game. MJ dribble style. And then one of the best escapes in the game, and I'm honestly not totally even sure. People say it's the Jamal Murray escape or whatever move he has, but I don't actually know where it is because it's not basic escape. But whatever he has, he is cooking up with his movement. Nick Young, he's a dog, and he is absolutely elite for 84K MT. Gerald Wallace coming in at the 3. Not a surprising choice here. He's just a really good defender. 3-and-D athletic beast out the corner. Great speed, can shot create a little bit. Great slasher, but can also hit the 3. Has a very smooth release. Defensively, he's really, really good as well. This card basically, in my opinion, is just a better Scottie Pippen. Defensively, better on the interior than Pippen. Not as good, probably quite on the perimeter, but dang close. Really similar size-wise. Better athletically, better as a shot creator, and quite similar as a shooter. I think this Gerald Wallace card, though, for 29,400 MT is an insane, amazing value at the small forward position. And this 1 through 3 for just over, what, 100, under 100 and... I mean, it's 190K-ish MT for these 3 guys. Definitely a significant chunk. At the 4, we got a cheaper card, who is Jared Vanderbilt, who is not quite as expensive. Only 13,860 MT, and we got plenty of room for players with that budget on the team. And you'll see a couple more of these tournament battles cards on the squad, of course. But 88 speed, 82 excel, 83 3-ball, 90 driving dunk. Defensively, very versatile and very good. Solid playmaker, high enough ball handle, the time burst, elite athlete. Also a very, very solid defender, but no anchor, brick wall, or clamps. Those are pretty important badges that he does not have for a defensive card especially, which is a real disappointment. He's still an athletic power forward who stretches the ball well, stretches the floor well, very smooth release, great slasher, and defensively impactful. Just wish he had a couple more of those important badges. Now, the most expensive player on this team by far is David Robinson, 183,750 MT. This starting lineup is the vast majority of the cost of this team. I mean, this starting lineup is really over 400,000 MT of the 500K this team is built up from. But D-Rob is the best center in the game right now, and I think the fact that you can get the best center in the game for 183,750 MT basically means that he should be on pretty much everyone's squad, because center is one of the most important positions in the game, and the fact that you can get a D-Rob who can shoot, kind of dribble, slash at a very high level, defend incredibly well, has really great speed, elite size. He can counter any other big in the game, and he can stretch the floor at an elite level while doing it. David Robinson is the best center in the game. It feels like every single year when he first comes out, but this year is no different. D-Rob is still the man, and he is currently the best center in my team, and a pretty easy choice for the starting center spot for this team, even with a budget as tight as we have, because there are actually a lot of solid budget cards that we can use off the bench, and we're going with a lot of the cheaper guys. But Larry Hughes, he's going to get the job done for 10K MT, man. I mean, he's a versatile defensive PG, 6'5", 6'8", wingspan, 86 speed and excel, 83 ball. Defensively, very, very solid, has silver clamps. Silver pick dodger, gold glove, interceptor, rebound chaser. Playmaking badges are okay. His release is pretty good. He dunks the ball pretty well. He's 6'5" at the point guard position as well, which is really, really good size. Just a super versatile card. He may not be an incredible slasher, incredible defender, incredible shot creator, or an incredible shooter, but he's good at all of them and does that while also having great size at the point guard position. 10,000 MT, that is a very good card. Cam Reddish at the 2, defensively, again, a lot of value this card gives you. The bench gives you a lot of versatile defenders. Another guy who's got good speed, good slashing, can hit an open 3. Offensively fine, but defensively is where you get the majority of his badges, his best stats as well. He's versatile on the interior and the perimeter. Elite steal rating, also very cheap, only 10,000 MT. Both of these guys, 2 of the best sapphires in all of my team. Speaking of the best sapphires in all of my team, Shane Battier is another one, and all 3 of these guys are budget beasts who have come out quite recently. Really good, cheap sapphires. Shane Battier only 4.2 thousand MT for an 83 speed, 80 XL, 85 3-ball, 80 standing dunk. Guy who can time and burst, although I will say his SIGs kind of suck, so he's really not much of a shot creator. Doesn't have the badges for it either, but he's decently athletic. He's got good size at small forward. He's a really, really good versatile defender with some interior ability as well, with things like silver post, lockdown, pogo stick, and 84 interior, and a release that is very quick and smooth. Overall, Shane Battier still a really, really good card at the back of small forward position, and you just 4.2 KMT. That type of price is unmatched. Backup power forward is the most expensive player on this team. Sorry, not on this team, on this bench, though, by a decent chunk, and it's Sharif Abdur-Rahim. He's expensive. There's no doubt about it, but he does fit into the budget of this lineup. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hotspots from both corners. Really versatile at power forward is what I really like, is the fact that he's got silver anchor, brick wall, clamps, gold chase down, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, workhorse. He's got the interior ability on both ends of the court. He's a really good dunker, has a bunch of good finishing badges, a nice release, 83 3 ball, shoots the ball pretty well, and while he doesn't have incredible playmaking badges, he does have a high enough ball handle where with any sort of shoe that gives him at least a +2 ball handle, he can time and burst as well. Good rebounder, good size, the 4 at 6'9", which is an inch taller than Jared Vanderbilt, actually. Just the defensive versatility this card has while still having speed, a little bit of shot creation ability, and good slashing offensive ability, and good size, the 4. I mean, Sharif Abdur-Rahim is one of the most underrated budget cards in the game, and the backup center is pretty easy. Bobby Portis, even without anchor, really like this card. Hoff catch and shoot, great interior player. Hall of Fame drop stepper as well, is a really good badge, and he's just overall a very, very good card. 87 3-ball, pretty decent dunker, especially with the Hall of Fame back down Punisher, Dream Shake, Master, Post, Reser, Hoff catch, Claymore, corner specialist, like I said. Box out, beast, brick wall, and post lockdown as well. Silver removal, enforcer, gold pogo stick, and rebound chaser. So even without anchor, he's still a very, very good, very, very impactful defensive card as well. Great rebounder. And then his release, like I said, is phenomenal. He doesn't play make much, and I do wish he had anchor, of course. But overall, he's a good defensive big who's got decent enough speed. Stretches the floor really, really well, and doesn't feel small defensively either. Rebounds the ball at a very high level. Really good backup big for his price to end off this video. And as a whole, this team winds up costing right at 475,000 MT, which is 25K under that 500K price point that we have. And it's a great team that includes the best center in the game, a top 3 PG, a top 5 shooting guard, a bunch of good budget cards. Really, really good squad already for the 500K. Add a couple more diamond cards in here and get us to a million MT squad, which of course is what I will do here in the next few days. And it's a great, great squad. Finally at the point where we got enough budget cards to supplement and good cards that are affordably priced, where you can really supplement your team and turn it into a very, very good squad just using cards you can buy in my team. You don't have to lock everything in anymore, which is kind of nice. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.